Under this system, under this structure, nothing can work. We need to change the structure.
When you say change, are you trying to suggest that 2019 we should change this government?
It's too late. What do you mean 2019? It's too late. 2019 is just around the corner. We're going to face the same problem. Look, they've mortgaged this country. We are in big, big trouble. And we can only get out of that trouble if we Nigerians stand together and say no. It's very simple. Just say no. And the no goes to the north, to the west, to the south, to the east. Just if you say no, that is no more again. That very day, Nigeria will change. Our opinion is divided. Why should it happen? We just say no. I was at Objectv 2012. I didn't go home. We thought change will come. All of a sudden, we were fooled to go home. They didn't go home in Morocco. They didn't go home in Tunisia. They didn't go home in all those. I'm talking about during the Arab Spring. Yes, yes. They didn't go home. They were there, and they got what they want. Egypt. They didn't go home in Egypt. They got what they want. But they said we should go home and come back on Sunday. Before Sunday, military came there, bam, with their gun and everything. And that was the only time they were so shaking. They were shaking, and they thought it was going to happen. And we thought it's going to. This is it. In my own time, Nigeria will be liberated. Unfortunately, somebody sold us out. I don't know. We were sold out. We don't know because they told us.
Sold.
We were sold out, and we couldn't continue because we went home. What is at home? Fella said, my mother fed day for us, my papa did for us. I don't want die. I don't want quench. I don't want. Where is the home? Nigerians are dying gradually at home. When they run home, they die at home. With this structure, nothing can happen. Honestly, for the next, we'll get rid of Buhari today. Then you elect another person. I'm sure this time around, Buhari was after a year before we start stoning Buhari. This one, 6 months, we start stoning this. If another one comes in now, I'm sure in 6 months we start stoning the person.
They say that they are fighting corruption, but then some people believe that it is not true fight. It is, witch hunting the opposition members. Because there are some people that are also alleged to be corrupt in this government that are not being. Similarly, it is also said that some section of the country that are perpetrating crime are being also covered or protected by this government. For instance, when the IPOB men were, asking for referendum, they were, quickly designated as terrorist group. But some people are alleged to be going about with AK-47, claiming to be herdsmen under these guys, killing people. What's your attitude to this differential treatment, IPOB, herdsmen?
Yeah, referring to that, I think Buhari, as I see him, very, very slow in reacting. When he first came in, it took him 6 months to get these ministers. The IPOB, it took him a long time to check that guy, Kano. If you remember, Kano become a celebrity. Some call him Jesus Christ. They were worshiping his leg. They were touching his leg. He moved from one place to the other. That even led to when it took so long, some of the youth in the north said, man, what is happening? This guy is going to take over. They said no. They want to divide. They want to. They said all the Easterners should leave the north. Now the same thing is happening to these so-called Herdsmen. Herdsmen are not controlled by government. All their cows are being owned by individual, private people, not the government. So I don't see why they link them together. Buhari is always slow in everything. We know that.
But when the primary purpose of government is to protect lives of citizens, at the moment,
you are right. Yes, they should be spontaneous. Anything that happens, boom. Buhari is very slow. It won't come out. We start consulting people here and there. It takes time. When I when we were young, we used to watch this film called Jam Blocker Penalty, Michael Long Green, Jam Blocker. You know, there's a cowboy. They call it cowboy. What they do, they have a rope in their hand, and they're on the horse, controlling about thousands of cows. These cows will go into a farm. They will eat their farm produce, and you will see the farmer and the cowboy fighting with guns. They kill each other. It's the same thing that is happening now. Always have a loggerhead. You know, it took that government, we're talking about 100 years now, it took the government to come and settle them. And they came to, they later separate them and gave them this ranch. That was when the cowboy saga stopped. It happens in Argentina. In fact, Argentina has the best of ranch now. To control these herdsmen, they need ranch. They need to be controlled. So even if you have a cow now, the cow will trek from Lagos to Ibadan. It will be lean. It will be exhausted with all the food you give this cow. Will be exhausted. All the pick around. They don't look well fed because they have to walk down a long way. If you keep them somewhere, they look fresh and robust. Imagine you can't be having chicken all around Lagos. When you are keeping the chicken, you don't go around the Lagos. There's a place for them where the poultry, where you keep the chicken and the egg comes out and you have a good time. It's not civilized.
So we are rounding off on that note. Thank you very much for watching this show. Let us have your comments in the comment section. Click like if you like it. If you want others to see it, use the share button. And for you to be able to see the subsequent episodes also, just subscribe to this channel. Stay tuned, I'll come your way again. Until then, my name is Shegun Ulo. Don't stop talking about things that matter. Thank you very much.